West Conference. Alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Razorbacks offense will go to work first. Just about the time the Aggies said howdy, they said goodbye to the Razorbacks, winning in a blowout the last time these two met.
It was a beatdown, and Blue Pig had nothing to say. And here's the thing. Since A&M has joined the SEC, it's been a very one-sided rivalry. A&M has had a ton of success. Arkansas has not. They got to prove it on this stage today.
A&M's been gigging them, no question about it, on offense, on defense, and on special teams. So Arkansas has got to be able to find momentum early in the game. They've got to start fast in this one to have a chance.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Texas A&M going up tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Williams. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking, they get everybody pretty excited. You might even...
He's going for a big play downfield. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Got enough for the first. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They're working that left side. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is perfect. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's crossed. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Armstrong. Breaks into the open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Aggies are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Right, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World with all the speed on the field from both sides. This is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
The toss to the outside. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Razorbacks will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Fires to the big fella. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the lone running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
That's caught. It's Norman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. There he goes. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They get to him as he throws.
Through the incompletion, you've got fourth down in your own end, but you want to keep the good times rolling, right? Things have just been getting better and better early in this game. You kick the field goal, then you got a touchdown. You don't want to punt right here. So if I'm the offensive coordinator, it's really, really hard. You're begging your coach to let you stay on the field here and try and convert this fourth down.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's gone. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans...
Oh, he's got some space. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Aggies want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Oh, he's got a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? It's complete to the left. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Absolutely perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys in.
He wants to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
He's not afraid to go deep. It's caught downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks are threatening in the red zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This crowd knows when to bring it. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. Still 2 quarters to go in this Southwest Classic, a treasured rivalry in both Fayetteville and College Station.
it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Texas A&M going quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got it inside the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He splits the upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can you make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No hiccup at all on that play.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Quick release on the RPO. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Razorbacks will snap it on first and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Aggies will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Frost. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense models him up. Now on second down. They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And a nice job by this defense. Man, they've given up a lot of yards. They've gotten to the scoring area of the field multiple times, but they keep forcing field goals. They did a great job again on that third down.
Splits the uprights. Good. That brings them to within one.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. Puts it out of the air. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Makes the catch. It's Ferguson.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better.
He'll take the deep shot. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Catch in the middle. It's Armstrong. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Going to the running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
From the 22 on first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Texas A&M going up tempo. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
To the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go work. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good. And they've regained the lead after putting up a 3-spot. The kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Off play action on 1st down. Got a man. It's Quinn. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Texas A&M going quickly. The run from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Norman. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Number 10.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next...
Gonna take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Arkansas.
The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop when you have a lead.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Complete to the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Gives it on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead. And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. A close game, waning moments, history. He lets one fly deep. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before.
And he's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being down and being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.